Hello, this is Kathleen from Grosgrain. Today I'm going to show you how to use a soldering iron to seal the edges of fabric instead of using scissors and hemming it. This is especially useful if you're going to be using a sheer fabric, a synthetic sheer fabric. Let me be clear that this only works with synthetic fabrics, so if you're using a cotton or a silk, it won't work. It has to be polyester or some other synthetic fabric. But it's useful because when you're hemming a light chiffon type material, it can tend to scallop the edges and stretch them. So this is nice because you can have a nice clean sealed edge without having to distort the edge of the fabric. So it's so easy. Let me just show you how it works. Alright, now that my soldering iron is all heated up, usually takes about 5 minutes, I'm going to start cutting the fabric. Now when you cut the fabric, I would use a metal ruler or some kind of metal edged object. I'm using this top of an IKEA box. It has a metal edge on the bottom. Plastic ruler will probably melt, so I wouldn't use that. And when you're working, you have to do it on a glass surface, so whatever you're cutting underneath doesn't melt as well. So when you start, all you got to do is take the tip of your soldering iron and drag it along the fabric, like so. Just keep drawing it slowly. You want to make sure that not too fast, not too slow either, but you want to make sure that it really cuts the fabric. When we get to the end, I'm just going to drag it over so I can cut off a piece instead. So put your soldering iron aside and then slowly pull back on the fabric that you cut away. Now, one thing I want to mention, you should, I'd say the fabric on this side tends to look a lot better than the fabric on the other side. So when you're cutting this, you should probably cut the side that you want to keep on this side. So let's take the rest of this off and see how our edge came out. You can see here how the regular chiffon frays when you pull it, like this. And our chiffon that's been cut with the soldering iron doesn't fray. Let me give you an example. I'm going to pull the edge like I did with the other one. See? No fraying. Seems to be pretty good. So there it is. How to use a soldering iron to finish the edges of your chiffon fabrics. Thanks.